meant when I lied, I continue to lie.
The question is, when will it end?
Alex Murdaugh is now a convicted killer, sentenced to serve at least 2 life sentences for the murders of his wife Maggie and son Paul. But with open investigations linked to the Murdaugh family, many are echoing the same question we heard from the judge assigned to all Murdaugh's criminal cases. When will it end?
Thanks for joining us. I'm Dawn Baker.
And I'm Max Dieknight. WTOC is taking a deep dive into the case that's captured the nation's attention over these past 2 years.
It all started late at night on June 7th, 2021, with shots fired at the Murdaugh family's Colleton County property and a 911 call dialed by the killer.
29 days of court, more than 70 witnesses, and over 800 exhibits entered into evidence made up what some are calling the trial of the century. WTOC was in the courtroom for all of it, and we want to spend a few minutes digging into the testimony that led the jury to convict Murdaugh of murder.
Today marks 1 year since Ahmaud Arbery was chased and shot to death in a Brunswick neighborhood.
Ahmaud's tragedy may not change a lot that's going on in the world, but it would be the spark to the brain that changed the world.
It sparked demands for justice from the steps of the Glynn County Courthouse.
No justice
to the Georgia General Assembly.
We cannot bring Arbery back, but as we move forward, we can say never again that this can happen.
Today, WTOC sits down with those that loved Arbery as they look back on the last year, going forward without their friend, their brother, and their son.
For the rest of our life, we gotta live with this same pain and hurt.
We are following some major breaking news out of Savannah this hour. We are very happy to report that 2 baby boys, just 6 weeks old, are now safe and with police after they were abducted this morning following the shooting of their mother. This picture was shared just 45 minutes ago. Police officers comforting the twin brothers Mateo and Lorenzo Rogers. The boys were taken from the 1500 block of East 36th Street around 10:30 this morning following that shooting. For about 4 hours, police were on the hunt looking for the boys. An Amber Alert was issued. They were eventually found in the Lost Plantation neighborhood in Effingham County. Want to show you some video just shared with us from a neighbor in that community. You can see the large police presence. Several police vehicles and officers on the scene there. We know police were also looking for this woman, who they said took the boys after that shooting. This woman believed to be named Kathleen. We know tonight the suspect is now in police custody. WTOC anchor Max Dieknight has been following the story all afternoon and has just arrived on the scene where the arrest happened. We will be heading out to him live in just a few minutes with the very latest. Savannah Mayor Van Johnson spent some time at the hospital today, where he confirms the victim shot in all of this at the beginning was the mother of those twin baby boys. Our Bria Bolden just spoke to the mayor 30 minutes ago. She joins us now live from outside Savannah City Hall. Bria, you talked with the mayor, who not only was with the family at the hospital, but was also with police shortly after the shooting happened in the Live Oak neighborhood. What did he have to say about all this?
Honoring service and sacrifice, the city of Savannah is pausing to honor U.S. Army Reservist Sergeant Brianna Moffitt as her body is returned home. WTOC is breaking into regular programming to bring you there live right now.
Thank you for giving us a few moments of your time this morning as we pay tribute to Savannah's fallen daughter. I'm Madeline Hunt. These images coming in to us live now from our crew over at the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport, where Sergeant Brianna Moffitt's body just arrived at the 165th Airlift.
Tractors, power trucks, and emergency vehicles lining the streets in Pembroke and Ellabelle as a second day of severe weather risk delays some of the cleanup efforts in Bryan County. New WTOC drone video shows the devastation many facing this evening after a tornado ripped through Tuesday. This storm deadly and dangerous, killing one woman and sending about a dozen others to the hospital.
Well, we have live team coverage tonight. Our crews have been very latest on the emergency orders, efforts to restore power and cell signals, and more. But first, we have to let you know about tonight's risk. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us for the News at 5. I'm Dawn Baker.
And I'm Mike Sela. We want to get straight to our first alert weather team. Let's start with Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley.
Whose broad stripes? When she takes the oath of office, little girls and boys across the world will know that anything and everything is possible.
I, Kamala Davy Harris, do solemnly swear.
This ceremony is the culmination of 244 years of a democracy.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace, and the norms and notions of what just isn't always just is.
Through the night that our flag was still there.
Take a measure of me and my heart. And if you still disagree, so be it. That's democracy. That's America.
A city by the sea, soaked in sun and steeped in decades of tradition. Showcasing the best the Lowcountry has to offer in entertainment, food, and more. WTOC is thrilled to be in the city of Beaufort as we continue our 70th anniversary hometown tour. The News at 3 is live from the Beaufort Water Festival.
All right, giving you a live look from the Beaufort Water Festival, looking at all the street vendors that have set up shop here, kicking off the first of 10 very fun days. Thanks so much for joining us out here live. I'm Madeline Hunt.
And I'm Tyler Marion. We are set up at Henry C. Chambers Waterfront Park, the 68th annual. And Maddie, we got the best view in the house. Can you believe that?
I know. I was going to say our studio's looking a little different today.
It is. Less AC, but the view, I'll take this one.
You are looking live in Forsyth Park in Savannah as crowds are gathering around the fountain at Forsyth Park, all to watch a tried and true tradition of the season of St. Patrick. The News at Noon is bringing you the 2024 Greening of the Fountain live right now. There looks like they're trying to get everybody in line, getting ready to start. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Sela. One of many ceremonies leading up to St. Patrick's Day this year, marking the 200th year Savannahans will line the streets to celebrate St. Patrick's Day alongside the hostess city's Irish Catholic community. Welcome back, everybody. It has been our pleasure again here on The News at Noon on WTOC to be able to bring you the greening of the fountain ceremony at Forsyth Park. And our Jamie Ertl is live out there at Forsyth Park. And Jamie, a big crowd out there this year.
Huge crowd, Mike, and everybody was in great spirits, and we had, of course, the greening of the fountain with our coloring contest winner, and he was actually in front of me with his family for a little bit, and they said, no, you got to go over and green it with the parade grand marshal. Live in Forsyth, Jamie Ertl, WTOC.